Hi, this is the Black Mormon reader, and in the Mormon church, the first Sundays are called Testimony Sundays. It's also Fast Sundays, but it's Testimony Sundays, and the members of the church will stand up and give their testimony. So this is a testimony that I'm going to share with you. I heard Dr. King in one of his sermons say that the church is not an entertainment center. That people don't go to church to be entertained. Now, I share a lot of beliefs with Dr. King. Certainly, I applaud his position on civil rights for everybody. We are all God's children. But I defer when he says the church is not an entertainment center. The church is an entertainment center. People go to church to be entertained. Dr. King himself told this joke. Two sisters were on the telephone, and one called the other and said, "Child, that man sure did preach." The other sister asked, "What did he say?" She said, "I don't know, but child, he sure did preach." Now, that is an example of entertainment. Do you think Jesus would have told a story like that? Jesus told stories, but were they funny stories? Let's see here. A lot of stories Jesus told, but do you think the people was following Jesus because of the stories that he told? Do you think they was following him because he was doing magic miracles? Do you think they was following him because he was healing and feeding? Jesus is primarily an entertainer. The people are following him for the entertainment value that he has. Now, Jesus' message does not entertain. Judgment Day is near. Judgment Day is right around the corner. Repent, be baptized before it's too late. It's easy. I've already done the hard part. I've already died. All you got to do is repent. Be baptized. That's a hard, cold message. And I don't think anyone would sit in church Sunday after Sunday, Sabbath day after Sabbath day, and listen to some message like that. People don't come to church to be scared to death. Neither do they come to be bored to sleep. Some services are simply boring. And when they are boring, what do people do? They reject it. They want to leave. Yes. Have you ever been to a boring theater, a boring movie, a boring play, a boring concert? Have you ever been to something so boring that you had to get out of it? I took a friend of mine to a symphony orchestra one time. I've been living in Portland, so I take her with me and we go to this symphony. It might have been Brahms. I'm not certain, but I am certain I looked over at her and she was nodding off. I say, my goodness, she nodded off. Was the music that boring? So some services are boring, and to spice it up, they need entertainment. We need entertainment sermons in church, entertainment speakers. Entertainment. Church is about entertainment, Dr. King. But the trouble, I think, sprang when Jesus go into the temple and he straightened out the temple. He chases out the vendors and the money changers. Well, notice Jesus went to a temple. He did not go to a church. He went to a temple. And there is a difference between a temple and a church. The Mormons build temples. If you want to know the difference, you go talk to a Mormon. But in the church, that created this idea that everything done in the church had to be sacred and holy. Okay? So, if entertainment is one of those things that you don't see as sacred, of course, you don't allow it in the church. And then you stand up and you say, well, the church is not an entertainment center. You see what I'm springing for? So the church is this, what would I call it other than entertainment? I would say it would be this socializing place. This place where you socialize with your sisters and brothers. You socialize with one another. And you socialize in the house of God. If you're socializing in the house of God, there's a good possibility that God is in the house too. And on that note, this is the Black Mormon Reader.